pause here for a few minutes, for a little while. Hopefully, all of the audio is good to go. Hopefully we don't have the same, busing issue as last time. I have no idea. What that might be. What that was about. Ghosts, presumably. I'm gonna see if I can check the levels. Myself. Hold on. Alright. Okay. That all sounds good. Lovely. I can plug myself back into the game now. Alright. So welcome back to yet another Harvest Moon stream. The second one, in fact. So this is, again, Harvest Moon, The Story of Seasons, more Friends of Mineral Town, remake. And I am still Jalen. Zombie Robin on Twitch, streamer, chill games, mostly farming simulators so far. Hopefully Final Fantasy, but we'll see about that. And hopefully with better audio today. Yeah, I don't know what the last Tuesday we just had, the Yeti was just like buzzing at a low level. And I don't know what that was about. Haunted? Who knows? Alright, so when last we left our, intrepid hero, of Neepile Farm, Gilligan of Neepile Farm, we were mostly just vibing, I think. It's the 8th day of spring, and we don't have, a lot going for us. It is the Harvest Goddess's birthday today, which sure is something. Alright. Oh, this is my favorite. Dear princess, since the day I was born, I've had to live up to the expectations of my father and his kingdom. I am a princess, and this is my story. Today, as I took my morning stroll through the gardens, I heard a commotion from the gates. Apparently, the kingdom's greatest knight has returned from a quest. I gathered from my handmaidens that this brave knight journeyed north to defeat the nefarious Dark Lord. Now, having completed his mission, my father has anointed him as the legendary hero. He must be a mighty man indeed to defeat a magician with naught but his sword and a shield. I wish my betrothed could be half as so strong, but all the suitor's father has arranged for me to meet her soft, pampered lordlings. Why, that gives me an idea. Rather than yearning in vain for a husband as strong as this knight, I ought to just marry the legendary hero himself. Surely saving the kingdom from the Dark Lord has proven him worthy of my hand. I'm certain father and his subjects would give us their blessing. But now that I think of it, I don't know the first thing about this knight. I've never even seen his face. What a silly goose I am, missing something so obvious. Well, never mind. That is going to be a feast this evening to honor the legendary hero's great triumph. I'll simply talk to him at tonight's festivities. To be continued. So that's one of my favorite, like, of the TV shows, that one is my favorite. It's just so fun. And, like, in the original games, I never got to watch to the end of it because I never got that far. But this time we can. Alright, excellent. Just have to harvest all of our turnips. Okay. I've been, pretty much all day to distract myself from the not so great book I'm reading. Where's my watering can? Oh, my watering can is being worked on. I remember now. But I've been playing Light of Hope, Harvest Moon Light of Hope, which is one of the, I think if not the last Harvest Moon game that Natsume Inc. Worked on with Talbot Incorporated. And it's, like, it feels like a mobile game. Like, I looked it up and it wasn't a mobile game first, which was wild because it just, like, it has a mobile game feel. Like, the buildings aren't rendered in 3D, they're just, like, there, which, like, they feel very two-dimensional, but, Sunday. I have to wait an hour. But it just doesn't feel like a computer game, and it like came out on PC. It was one of the first ones. Oh right, we have a chicken. Is that my lovely partner?
It is.
Excellent.
I come bearing tortellinis and meatballs.
Thank you.
A little bit of cayenne in the sauce.
Oh, excellent.
Too spicy for you though.
Well, if I cry on stream because you made the food too delicious, then that's how it has to be. I love you too. Alright. I have been granted tortellinis and meatballs, which I will now consume. On camera, oh boy. I really hope that this isn't like a horrible ASMR time now. But I'm really hungry. I've just completely forgotten how to play the game. Too busy cramming meatballs into my mouth. Alright, Rogers is looking healthy. Okay. So we don't have to do anything special for the Harvest Goddess's birthday, because we can just give her an offering like normal. Hypothetically, if I had a kitchen, I could like make her a food. But we don't have that yet. We need to upgrade our house first. Where are the flowers? I say not checking the main area where flowers grow. Yes, many things to do. Many ways to dunk on Light of Hope, which, like, I wanted it to be good because I don't enjoy playing like games that are bad, but I just like I keep wanting it to be more like, and like what made me like go back to it and look at it was that oh, what is it called? There's a new Harvest Moon game coming out. It's the first like original one that Xseed is producing. And I don't know actually if they're a publisher or the devs themselves. I don't know what I'm talking about. But I think it's called like, it's like Harvest, it's a Story of Seasons game, so it's like Harvest Moon but like a little different. It's the new like series title, overarching series title, but it's like Return to Olive Village or something, but you have to like renovate like buildings and stuff, and like collect wood and things, and that's similar to similar to Light of Hope, but like in Light of Hope, like it feels like a mobile game, which I need to check to see if I got it like as a full price game, because if I did, that was a mistake. Why did I do that? But like it's like it's a $50 mobile game, like, because there's just not a lot to do. Like there's areas to unlock and like you repair bridges to get to these new areas, but it's like on the whole not like it doesn't have that satisfying like Harvest Moon feel. And I have no idea what I would call my favorite Harvest Moon game. I'm not entirely sure, because, like, I'm out of water. We've been watering our crops all day. Oh man. The one thing I do like about Light of Hope is that it, A Wonderful Life? No, A Wonderful Life? Yeah, A Wonderful Life. Its clock is, I didn't let my chicken out. Oh, what am I doing? So its clock is, like, it counts up, not in tens, but in seconds, so it's like every hour is, a minute, essentially. And this one goes a little bit faster, the days go by a little faster. Which, like, considering Light of Hope doesn't have a ton of stuff going on, it's wild that they chose to use that clock system. Because you don't do a lot. You end up going to bed, like, really early, and it's wild. They do have the, bells on the side of the barn, which is great. So I can let my animals in and out. I can't let my chickens out at the same time as, like, my other barn animals, which, wild choice. But fair enough, I guess. Can't really... Ooh. That's what I have. But yes, I think our next big goal will be, like, probably upgrading the house. Because, like, I don't need a upgraded barn right now, or coop, because I need to, raise affection with the chickens and stuff. So, I think next we'll work on, collecting wood for that. Alright. Harvest Goddess is done. Next it's Saibara's birthday. I do not remember what he likes. Alright. Another day. Fish or be fished. Let's change our clothes. I think green hoodie. I think I'm feeling green hoodie today. Alright. There's a horse. There's a horse. Since we have so many crops to water, I might start doing some, time shenanigans. Yes, you can walk over your crops. Highly exciting. I'm delighted by the smallest things in a Harvest Moon game. Like, any little quality of life improvement, I'm like, oh my goodness, genius! I just hope that, the new one, it's coming out, I want to say March 23rd, this year. Their official channel was streaming it, like, a couple of days ago, I think? So I tuned into that, and just watched them, like, play the game. And it looks like fun. Like, I'm cautiously optimistic. It's got a similar, like, aesthetic where it has, like, the really kind of, like, as this game where it has, like, the little bobbly-headed kind of chibi, humans. And you tame animals rather than, like, buying them, which, interesting. I don't think I've seen that as a mechanic before. But yeah. So I hope that game goes well. It's coming out for the Switch, and I think it's just for the Switch. I'm not sure if they're porting it to any other systems. Oh, you know what we should do? We should upgrade the axe so that I can chop down more trees. Also, this. What can I do for you today? I would like to upgrade one of my tools, please. Oh, right. I forgot. I forgot that I need to, How far away is my axe from, let's see, tool level? Oh, we're real far away. What can we? We can upgrade the sickle and the hoe. Let's do that then. I'm already here. Let's do the sickle. Alright. Sickle being upgraded. Alright, let's do our rounds in the foothills of the mountain. And check out what let's check out what Goth has for sale as soon as he gets into his house. Alright. What have you got? Renovation. Slightly bigger house, coop barn, town villa. Yeah, you can buy apple trees, a grape tree, and an orange tree. I am purchasing this clock with the fabulous amounts of money. And also this TV and cabinet. I think we'll buy an apple and an orange tree for now. Okay, and those just get... Installed isn't the right word. Planted. Oh, heart event with Jennifer. Nope. Nope, Jennifer. What did I call her before? I know I got her name wrong. I think I called her Julia. Can you feel them? They emanated waves from the songs of the birds and the light of the sun. The world is blessed. The advent of a brand new day, don't you agree? My chakras are totally aligned. Yep, the esoteric truths. Oh, so she sleeps in the end and just sort of chills in the tent. Fair enough, I guess. Wild. Okay, Jennifer. You do you. Okay, flowers. I think I want to say fall, there's also chestnuts up there. I wish that I could make friends with the monkey, but I can't. I can't do it. The game won't let me. I'm trying to remember what... Because there was I want to say it's Magical Melody, where you could make friends with like the seasonal animals that would show up. I don't remember though. Next I'm gonna eat a tortellini. I should go buy more turnip seeds or something. I also need to look up how you unlock strawberries in this game, because like I feel like it was either you needed to buy or grow a certain amount of like spring seeds, and I don't remember what it was. Ah, my librarian wife. God, we still need to figure out who I'm romancing. I have no idea. I think we just have the 2 batches. Let's buy like 10. Just to have some extra. I didn't say hello to the harvest sprites. How are they doing? Oh no. Cherry and Mint already don't like me as much as the other ones. just like in real life, if you don't talk to people, the friendship degrades over time. And the harvest sprites, as in, I think most games, they will help you out with chores, and you can also play mini games with them. I think when they have either 3 or 4 friendship notes, to like improve their skills at either caring for the animals, harvesting crops, or watering your crops, which is what I always do because they're like, and if they're like not good at it, they're just a little slower, and it doesn't matter because they have all day to work. So, but they just come and like water your stuff, and then like chill on your farm under your tree, and like play their flutes and like take naps. It's very cute. But I usually like, this is a good question, Jennifer. What does Carter believe in? I think he worships the harvest goddess. I think. She's the only deity we hear about. Heinously distracted. But yes, it's easier to have the harvest sprites water your stuff. Because it takes a little while when you have like the basic watering can and you do silly shit like that. I mean, it also takes energy, hypothetically, if you're playing with energy on. But that sounds like I don't want to do that, so I would prefer to not have to worry about passing out in my field. I will say that they, when the stamina is on, your little guy does tend to like, he has a lot more energy than in the older game. He's able to do more than previously. Also, it is nice to have it like visible because in the original game you just had to go based on like, what color is your character? Are they blue in the face? If so, stop. Do not use any tools. The doctor will find you and take your money. You didn't lose items, I don't think, from your bag, which, always nice. I got a smelt. It's the biggest smelt I've caught. The animals just take themselves inside when it's 8. It's great. Ah, that's right. The Dark Sleeper. A fish that I can catch. Probably based on a real fish. I hope. Spooky fish. Alright. We've got our lovely clock, which tells you... I don't know why they put this in the game. It's in the original one. I don't know why you would need to know the precise minute. I just don't know. Our stocking hooks. Yep. Oh, I don't remember if it's the harvest goddess giving them to you, or like as you give the harvest goddess more gifts, Marie will like mail you these like strange books that like you read them and time passes, you like get sucked into the book, and like depending on which book it is, like maybe an hour passes, or then maybe like 5 hours pass if you're reading the like super interesting book. But I don't remember if that's oh good, it's Tuesday. It's time for stew. I already know how to make stew. Dang it. But yes, the books suck you into them. I don't know why. I don't remember if they do anything else, if they like reveal information. I believe for next week's stream we're gonna move back to Stardew. Mostly because there's stuff I want to know. When Rena was streaming earlier, they like they're farther along in the game because, I mean, I started a new game, but there was like a board that went up that was like tasks you could do. It was like it was slightly different than the tasks that go up on the community center, or not the community center, the general store board, and I was fascinated. Also, I totally forgot that you can move your bed. So I'm gonna do that to rearrange the house in Stardew Valley. I think I might also install the mods, like at least some of the mods, just to make things a little easier. Definitely at least the fishing one, because Chuboy does not want to spend years fishing. I just want to have a fun time and look at what's new. Hence why I use the mods that I do in this game. Because, like, it gets to a point where it's, like, kind of diminishing returns, where, like, you want to do, like, make a new file and, like, play a different route, but, like, it gets so exhausting, like, only being able to do, like, so many things in a day because your little character doesn't have as much stamina as your old character. So, hence why I play the way I do. Alright. Time to go give a flower to the harvest goddess, and then, oh, there's goddess. Then sell our other stuff. And get our sickle. Hello, Brandon. I am 100% stalling on the decision of who to romance. I just don't know. Cause like hypothetically I could try for like the Kappa or the Harvest Goddess. But like, oh my goodness, there's so many hoops you have to jump through. And it takes a long time. I don't know if it takes as long as in like some of the other games, but it would be very funny if I married the Kappa. I've never tried to marry any of the like special marriage candidates, mostly because, like I said, it's so hard. There's so many things you have to do. You have to like win festivals multiple times in a row. I can't even win them once. Like the chicken, I think you have to win like the cow and chicken and like sheep festivals. And that's hard. That's hard to do. Excellent. Commissions. Oh right, you can commission him to make earrings and stuff. Okay, we got our sickle back. We can now charge it up and hit more weeds. I'm always terrified to do it near the crops because I'm worried I'm gonna just like accidentally kill my poor cucumbers. Alright, there we go. Now we can hit 3 weeds in a row. I was about to say something that never happens, but here we go, 3 weeds. I'm so happy playing this game. Like, I'm so glad they kept the music and everything, like it's just updated, it's not, like, different, you know? Because, like, they very well could've, like, made the, like changed a lot of stuff in the remake, and they just didn't. I'm glad. Like as I've said before in like the other streams, because I can't stop talking about how much I like this game. The changes they did make are really good. And I mean, Harvest Moon is a pretty, like, uncomplicated game in terms of, like, making a remake of it or a remaster. Cause, like, the mechanics of it are do farm and make friend with people. So, it's pretty hard to, like, mess that formula up, I guess. Like, most of the games that like Harvest Moon games that I haven't liked because they've tried to sort of change the core mechanic of the game, which is farming and meeting people. Like, you're getting to know a community. And like, a lot of the time it's like, cause in pretty much every game you are like, oh, you're revitalizing this old farm, and oftentimes that goes hand in hand with your like, oh, you're revitalizing this town. So like, some of the games are like, you move to this island that's been abandoned for a really long time, and by like farming, and funneling money into the community, you build the community back up, and then you can do farm even better. And meet new and interesting people. Yep, there's Huang. Oh, a vase! Yes, I would love a vase from you, Huang. The vase, you put flowers in it, and I think depending on the flower, it has a different effect. I don't remember the effects. I think they're stamina based, so stamina and fatigue based, so they don't really factor into the playthrough, in this particular playthrough. Oh, they have new products! A big bag! Yes, I would love a bigger bag, Pierre. I need to cram so many things in here. Let's put I keep trying to use the wrong keys. There we go. You can put flowers in this. It's Saibara's birthday. I want to say he likes bamboo, but I do not actually remember. Hopefully there's bamboo up on the mountain. Because if not, then, Saibara might be getting a grape. Okay. But yes, the Harvest Moon games, I don't know, like, so, I can upgrade my watering can to silver. Then I'll be able to, I think, water 6 whole rows. Which, good lord, I'm looking forward to. Yep. I think, it's near the... Oh no, that's a... If I wanted to, stream the new Story of Seasons game, I would have to, probably move over to, Rena's setup because, Z has the capture card, and I don't have that over here, so I wouldn't be able to play. Unless I wanted to drop $190 before the end of March, which would be a bold move considering I don't have a good source of income right now. And just pandemic things. I'll be able to not soon, most likely, but I'll be able to go back to working at the theater when the vaccine is like widely available and a lot of people are vaccinated. But until that point, having live theater events is a bad idea. The cast and crew gets sick enough as it is, just during normal times. Oh man, maybe this will mean there'll be a lot of hand sanitizer, like, widely available backstage, so we can avoid everybody getting the crap. Actors. Actually, since I've been, working in the theater in a professional capacity, a lot of the time I'm working with a much smaller group of people, so I haven't been personally getting sick, which is great. I enjoy that, honestly. Even when I do a lot of like because I do mostly tech work in the back, but sometimes for shows I will be in the front, like manning the concessions. I've occasionally house managed, but I've only done that like once. Oh! I got a power berry. Yay! Alright, let's go give Saibara a flower, I guess. I don't know what to give him. Oh no, is it Wednesday? I think he's closed on Wednesdays. Was it Sundays? No, it couldn't have been Sundays. I think it's Wednesdays. I don't have reading comprehension. No, it's Thursdays! I hope you like flour. Excellent. Let's see if he appreciated that at all. Okay. They're usually pretty forgiving when you give them something they don't like the first time, because they're like, oh, you couldn't have known that I hate fish! But, this is closed Tuesdays and Sundays, right? Let's get that big old bag. Yes. I can hold so much now. Oh, yes. Look at that. So many rows. So many things I can cram in my little pockets. Oh, wonderful. We need to get that axe upgraded. I should go smash things in my, there's my axe. God, I don't know. Riveting content. Watch me thrill as I scroll past my axe twice because I don't know what an axe looks like, I guess. Alright. Put this away. I can make a little money. But yes. I have been mostly cleaning the house while my partners work because they are both essential workers. Which, you know, stressful, but I'm not just stuck here like twiddling my thumbs because there's a lot of work that goes into maintaining the house. And while staying at home is my ideal, every day people, we use more dishes. Every day I use more plates. In the interim I've been reading a lot. I'd say running a book blog, but like, since it's, you know, like, early stages book blog that hasn't like gone anywhere or done anything big, which who knows if it'll do that. I'm comfortable with where it is. But like, I do post, shout out to my book blog, I post every Wednesday. If you wanna read that read my musings on the books I'm reading. The next thing that's gonna go up next Wednesday is the wrap up for February, which I read some good books. I finally read The Odyssey, which I wanted to, like, I have a digital copy that I think my dad got me, but I was waiting until I got the Emily Wilson translation, because I'd heard really good things about it, and it was quite good. I also really appreciated her foreword, which talked a lot about, like, the issues with translation, and basically trying to, like, make abundantly clear that oh boy, that's Van's favorite. I can give it to him to open his secret shop, but he's not here yet, so but yes, the translations about the Odyssey, that, like, a lot of translations, and it wasn't like she wasn't calling out any translation in particular, but like a lot of translators kind of fall into this, like, making the language sound archaic because it's the Odyssey, and so it's like essentially artificially making it sound old when that's not accurate, like, at all. Like, that's not like any translation you make inherently is a completely different work than the original, because you've translated it, you've changed the text. Like, even if there's a one-to-one substitution for all the words are still different. The connotations and denotations of the words are gonna be different necessarily. And the thing about translating something like the Odyssey is you have to make it, like, readable, like, comprehensible for modern audiences. And one of the interesting things, like, one of the things that, like, I wouldn't have considered, but is, you know, very important, because I don't do translation work. I majored in history, so I think a lot about reading sources and, like, understanding as much of the nuance of the source as I can, and also understanding that there are necessarily going to be limitations to the information I can glean from the source, as well as other people's interpretations of the sources. But for translating any work of poetry, because it's an epic poem that likely started out life as as a written form of an oral tradition, it makes it difficult, because you can't keep the meter the same when you translate it. And Emily Wilson talks about how she kept it in iambic pentameter rather than what's it called? I can't remember, like, dia something, like hexameter, like the form that ancient Greek poetry takes. She wrote it in iambic pentameter, which is for a Western audience that scans as, like, poetry, because we're used to reading things in iambic pentameter. It's a very common form for poetry, like for Shakespeare writes in iambic pentameter. Some of his stuff is in iambic. And then she also kept to the same line length, which was absolutely fascinating. Like, she didn't lengthen or shorten any of the lines in the various books. She kept it exactly the same line length. She also didn't have any, like, pretensions of, like, making it sound, like, epic to an English-speaking audience, because, you know, that would have been artificial. Like, by virtue of it, like, it wouldn't have sounded like that to an ancient Greek audience. And so it's very, like, plain, bare-bones language, which, like, there were only, like, 2 or 3 places where it was, like, jarring, to, like, read it like that, because, like, you know, all the prior, like, things I had read, like bits and pieces of the Odyssey that I had read had very like dressed up language. And so it was interesting, and honestly, like, absolutely fascinating. Like, one of the things that she talked about is that usually Athena is the like how most people think of her is like goddess of crafts and then also warfare and a bunch of other stuff, like a goddess of wisdom. But the word that the Greeks used, it didn't mean wisdom. It didn't mean wise. It meant like crafty, like it was wit, kind of like how Odysseus is, because he's not necessarily wise, but he is really crafty. She also kept like all the references to like because Penelope is like, and all the people. So Penelope is described as like strong-handed, or like she has thick hands, which makes sense for her character because she weaves, and you're gonna build a lot of hand strength weaving. And a lot of like prior translators would translate that as like steady or firm rather than like thick, because they were working with like they were working from their own personal biases of like, oh, Penelope is the dutiful wife, so she has to be like hot, right? And like having thick hands is not like, that's not sexy. Completely false, but like it's stuff like that, and like so she would keep it like as close to the like original meaning as she could, in terms of like not dressing it up, like not making it palatable necessarily for like a modern audience, which is part of why she doesn't like translate people have translated in the past because ancient Greece, people owned slaves. There were a lot of slaves in the book, but a lot of translations will translate them as like, oh, the butler, the manservant. Oh my goodness, there's been chatting. Oh, thank you. I didn't see the hello. I've just been babbling about the Odyssey. Oh man. But thank you. Thank you for complimenting the overlay. But yes, I'm moving the game around trying to see chat as well as, okay, there we go. But yes, thank you for coming and watching. The Odyssey. Oh, right. So like one of so the Odyssey is really repetitive, which lends credence to the idea that it was originally an oral, like some sort of oral tradition of storytelling that was later written down, because one common feature across like a lot of oral traditions, and obviously we don't have like we can't really know what Greece's, like ancient Greece's oral tradition was like, because it's, you know, it's lost to history. But like one of the features for like saying, like speaking poetry aloud, for reciting poetry, is that oftentimes they will have like repeated motifs. Like one of the examples is that Dawn has rosy fingers. Like rosy fingered Dawn is a phrase that gets repeated a lot in the Odyssey, as a way of signaling like it's morning again, a new day has dawned, naturally. And that, like, from a writing standpoint, repetition is not necessarily a good thing, but like from a like an oral tradition standpoint, it's how you remember, it's how you key into like the rest of the stuff. There's like a, not exactly ritual, but like a way to do it, that like, that's how the performance is. This is how you start the performance, this is how you end the performance, stuff like that. So, she kept in those, like, those repeated epithets, like, rosy-fingered Dawn, or, like, Odysseus is, like, the, like, crafty, or many-minded. I can't remember exactly what, oh, right, it's Friday the 13th! Oh my gosh! It's Friday the 13th, so the news is haunted. That's great. Oh. If it's White Day tomorrow. I don't really have any. Oh, I need to get chocolate. I need to get chocolate. I don't know if any of the, marriageable characters, like, all the ladies will come. I don't think so. I think that's only if you are currently, like, dating them. I played a lady character in my other files, so I didn't have to worry about that. Anybody, like, I had, I don't remember what the threshold for like points is, but like anybody that I had over a certain threshold of like love points would just like send me chocolate in a box, and I was like, haha, excellent. Meanwhile, in this one, I will have to do that. I don't think I have anybody that like. Because I haven't really talked to anybody in this game so far, like, everybody has either one or two notes with me, and nobody has anything above a gray heart. Oh, the Harvest Goddess. I'll throw some chocolate into her pond. What is today? Friday? I can do that. I'll go to the store and buy her some chocolate. How's my horse doing in terms of affection? Ah, excellent. None hearts. Wonderful. I do not remember where we buy treats. I'll see if it is the barn. Moogie's barn. Moogie? No, it'd be Gee, wouldn't it? I'll go see. Because I think you do have to, like, give it treats. Like your horse. If you want to keep it. Because if it doesn't love you enough, Moogie comes and takes it away. He's like, you fucked up. You failed at this horse. Okay. Alright, well, donate a flower to the Harvest Goddess. And then I will go to the general store and purchase chocolate because I don't have a kitchen, so I can't make any of the other, snacks. Alas. I think it's, I don't remember if the barn is open on Fridays. I have no idea. Hello? Oh good, it's closed Mondays. Excellent. Do you have treats? Oh no. Oh god, that's right. So, you can buy a normal cow, or you could buy the coffee-flavored cow, which gives you coffee milk, the strawberry cow, which gives you strawberry milk, and the fruit cow, which gives you fruit milk, and then the alpaca and the sheep. You know, normal creatures. I think I do have to wait, oh boy, until Van shows up. Because I think he is the one that sells me treats. I don't remember when he appears. Oh. It's Karen. Well, if it isn't Gilligan. Just started a farm, right? One of the I could use some help. I got this. I don't remember if I needed to ask for help or not. That's okay. Karen's, main, like, one of her traits is that, she's absolutely terrible at cooking. So every time there is a cooking festival, she enters a burned and blackened dish. It's highly amusing. Alright. My turnips were ready. Oops. That's not what I wanted to do. This is what I get for playing a completely different Harvest Moon game before stream. Completely confused onto what controls I'm using. Alright. We don't really have any, any way to utilize the axe, so, it's time. It's time for cheese. The tried and tested method of just using the axe repeatedly until it is ready to upgrade. There was, an exploit. Oh, there we go. Excellent. It's really easy in the earlier levels. It gets much harder when you're like, I need to get my tool from gold to mithril. I can either chop an obscene amount of wood, or I can just sit in Cybara's house and just keep whacking. Would like to upgrade my axe, please. Excellent. Alright, there was an exploit you could do in the, US version of, Harvest Moon DS, where if you sat and got, like, if you used your milker, like, just an unfathomable amount of times, you could get it from level 1 to level 99, and then you could get, like, just an absurd amount of milk from your cows. It was pretty great. I think I'm gonna go fishing. I wonder if I can catch the kappa. Because there's like a scene you can get if you're fishing, in the lake up here, on like this part of the lake, where you like accidentally fish up the kappa, and I don't know if I need a better, like a more upgraded fishing rod. Let's find out. Let's find out together. After this stream is done, I think I'm gonna like see if the kappa is too hard to marry, because I've never romanced him before. And I think our farmer Gilligan deserves a mythical beast! Because otherwise I'm gonna end up marrying, like, Cliff again. Our love cannot be denied. It's lasted for decades! And I've never married any of the special marriage candidates before. So that'll be fun. But I will find out if it's, like, absurd, because it usually is. Just have to keep giving him cucumbers until he loves me. Because, like, the reason I'm planting cucumbers, 1 is for money, but 2, you give him 10 cucumbers, and he gives you the kappa jewel to make you stop bothering him. Alright, let's go to sleep. Excellent. Who should I give cookies to? Cookies? Uh-oh. Oh no. No one said anything about cookies. I can't make those. Oh no. Well. Well, I shall be giving cucumbers to a special somebody who lives in a lake. So the kappa, like, they didn't change the character model, like the portraits a lot. Like some of the people are different, like they're all kind of like made cuter. But the Kappa in Friends of Mineral Town was like this little round guy, and he was so cute. And the Kappa in this one, I will show you, but they made him like, he's not like a cute little round guy anymore. It's so funny. Like, I don't want to say the words, the cursed words, but they chatified the Kappa. I would like to apologize for the words that I said. Okay. I don't have a refrigerator, so I can't keep these well. But I mean, they will grow back, so... Excellent. Throw that egg in there. I didn't even remember because it's been so long since I played the games, but time was, you could accidentally throw things on the ground and they would disappear forever, and it counted as littering and people hated you for it. But you can't do that now. You can accidentally eat something. She doesn't like chocolate. But yeah, you could just like, cause like if I take this out, I can't throw it. I can't throw it away. I have to click a different button to eat it. All right, it's time. See, here's the Kappa. He's got a hat on. It's great. Oh, I'm so excited. our romance. Cause like, the other people I could marry, cause I'm gonna marry a dude, like, is Rick, who, looks like my roommate Ryan. There's Gray, who is a good candidate. I can't marry Basil. Tragic. There is the Doctor. I'm probably not gonna marry the Doctor. There's Cliff, the apple of my eye. Best boy. Brandon, also very good. He's an artiste with a capital E! Like, how could you not? Technically you can marry Huang, but, also a lot of work. I don't remember if he's as much work as either the Harvest Goddess or the Kappa. I know the Harvest Goddess is out because, like, I can't win the festivals when it's just, like, my chicken being happy is at stake. Throw in the affections of a whole goddess. That's a lot of pressure. I don't think my chicken can perform under that kind of pressure. Alright. I need to get a refrigerator. I need to upgrade my house and purchase a refrigerator so I can store my cucumbers. Now I'm just gonna put them down there. Okay. I need to water my crops still. Oh, and get my axe! I can hack down more stumps now. Right? This wasn't the same day. I always have this problem. Oh good, it's finished. Or I'm like, wait, has a day passed? I don't remember. Or I'll go like 3 days without picking up my tool and I'm like, wait a minute. Has it been several days since I've had that copper sickle? Uh-oh. Where did it go? Also, in things I need to look up is if I need to purchase / grow vegetables, because I want those strawberries. They're quite nice. First of all, I just like strawberries. But second of all, you need them for unlocking dishes, because in this, cooking in this game is, you get some basic recipes, but, in order to unlock more, you have to either, like, use X amount of, like, egg in a dish, like across multiple dishes, and it's always like, if you use, like, this quality of egg, you'll unlock this stuff, but then if you use the next quality of egg, you'll get this cake or whatever. And I think I'm still in the original file, I'm still like working through cooking all of the stuff, because in addition to that, did I not let my chicken out? Oh no, there is my chicken. You're looking healthy and well today. But I'm still, there's also, is this that's a level 2. There are dishes that, you, cook and give to the harvest goddess, and I don't remember what the reward for that is. It might just be an achievement, which, fine by me. I do so love unlocking little badges. But I don't think they get, the harvest goddess, like, she might give you something. Usually that's, like, how it is. You, like, do an absurd task. Actually, it might be a prerequisite for her marrying you. I know one of them is, like, once you give her however many items, she'll ask you, oh, is there someone you want me to make a little friendlier towards you? And if you answer with anyone but the harvest goddess, you have locked yourself out of marrying her. You have to answer harvest goddess if you want to romance her. But, as I said, not doing that. It's too hard. In Harvest Moon DS, the Witch Princess was also, like, absurdly hard, but in a different direction. Like, you had to litter, like, possibly a billion times. Oh, that was one of the prerequisites for in this game. You have to, like, walk a billion steps, and I'm like, no. That would take a really long time. And in that time, I could tenderly embrace Cliff. Or literally anyone else. Possibly the Kappa, depending on how hard he is. To romance. I don't remember. Because I've never looked at his section. I could look that up right now. If I wanted to. Okay. Got 100 wood. Let me see. Alright. Let's see. Story of Seasons. Oh god, that's right. Special candidates. Alright, oh, that's right. Bon Vivant is marriage requirements. Oh my gosh, you have a 10% chance of losing 200 love points if you don't toss a cucumber to the Kappa every day. And his love points will slowly decrease during winter. Oh man. Throwing 20 gifts into the pond will prompt... Okay. Kappa requires a big bed. Okay, I need to get to year 5. I need to ship all the items, catch all the fish, find all the mine items, confess my intent. Oh, I have to confess my love to the to Carter. Oh my goodness. I need to collect all the Kappa orbs. Okay, that's not actually bad. Okay, that's not too bad. Okay. We might romance the Kappa, because the marriage requirements for the harvest goddess are you need to reach 1 billion steps on your pedometer, and that's a lot. Yeah, because, like, catching all the fish isn't super hard, and then, like, shipping all the items, like, it'll take a while, but, like, you have to wait until, you have to wait until year 5 anyway. Apparently. Okay, it is Blueberry's birthday. Oh good, I can just get him some bread. I think. Oh no, unless the shop is closed. Oh, Dear Princess Part 2! I, the princess, have been attending a feast in honor of the legendary hero's victory. The party is lovely, but my first impression of the champion of the realm has been, well, less enchanting than I had hoped. With his stiff posture and bristly whiskers, I'd say he is more like a grizzled old soldier who trains heroes than a legendary hero himself. At least he looks tough. I try striking up some small talk with him, but evidently he's more comfortable in combat than in conversation. Even my simplest questions turn his face beet red and his words to mush. It's actually kind of sweet. I suppose marrying a mealy-mouthed meathead is better than settling for a silver-tongued snake, or at least that's what I keep telling myself, but now I'm putting the cart before the horse. Just how tough is he? If I'm going to marry a man for his might, then I'll have to see how strong he is with my own eyes. But how can I measure whether the hero lives up to his legend? Suddenly I hear an unfamiliar voice calling to me. Perhaps I can be of assistance, dear princess. To be continued. Oh, I love it! Alright. Oh yeah, here's the list of items shipped. Metaltown... Is that? No. Tutorials? No. Can I look on my map? Oh yeah, closed Sunday and oh, okay. Well, oh, I don't have any. I think they like honey. So I'll keep one of my honey. My honey's behind. Oh. Where's that dang horse? There we go. That is one problem with this game, is that it's very easy to lose stuff behind other stuff. Ah, excellent. My cucumbers. I'm just gonna have a lot of cucumbers in my bag, aren't I? Gotta wait until I have a fridge. Well, I think. That I am going to attempt romance with the Kappa. Oh! There, I got 10,000 steps on my pedometer. There's no special prize. That's okay. Alright. Oh, let him out. I will water my crops later. Alright. Nothing good here. To fancy seeing you here, Gilligan. Alright, beautiful. We will chuck a cucumber into the lake. So stoic. This is it. It's the Kappa run. I'll have to see if this is feasible to stream. Like hypothetically, it's gonna be a while. I have to wait until year 5. I just become a dedicated Harvest Moon streamer because I gotta marry the Kappa and I gotta do it live. Oh, this is gonna be fun. It's so funny when you go into Carter and he's like you confess your attraction to like, I want to marry the Harvest Goddess or I want to marry the Kappa, and he's like, what the fuck? Why? What is wrong with you? Which like makes sense for the Kappa, but like the Harvest Goddess is like, who wouldn't? She's beautiful. Like, look at this statue. Gorgeous. That's just so funny. He's so scandalized. Alright. Yay! Okay, how many? Oh, yay. Yeah, the easiest way to, if you give them something they really like on their birthday, they go up by like 2 music notes. And I think when they get all the way up, it doesn't decay, but I could be wrong about that. I might actually be wrong. Because I don't remember, but... Oop. Alright. Should we go see what... Let's go see if, Hong is selling anything. Because he has some interesting special seeds to sell, provided he's open. Oh! Yo, Gilligan. Oh, there's potpourri! I forgot about Kai. Kai only comes around in the summer, so he's also a little difficult to romance. I wasn't paying attention to what they said. My lips are sealed. It's my mom's birthday present. Aw. But Kai is... I like Kai. He hangs out with Potpourri a lot. I was saying words. Kai hangs out with Potpourri a lot, but he runs this like little snack shack on the beach, but it's only open in the summer. But he's someone I've never romanced before, just because usually I'm like locked into Cliff by that point. I'm like, okay. So I always forget that he's there, and he's a pretty fun character too. But like, the Kappa's not that hard to marry. I just have to, the biggest thing is waiting till you're 5, like, because over the course of the game, like, I will do all those other things, like finding all the Kappa jewels isn't a big ask. I should upgrade my watering can. I'll probably... if I finish watering and there's still time to, go to the... I don't think there will be, but I can hold out hope. Because, oh boy, the watering animation is a little sluggish. Although, to be fair, original game also kind of slow. It was not a speedy process. Oh, right. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna make it. That's okay. We can do it bright and early tomorrow. On Monday. Maybe it's shipping. Maybe it's the amount of turnips shipped that unlocks strawberries. I could have like looked it up when I was looking up how to marry the Kappa, but I was far too thirsty and forgot. Alright. Put that in my pocket for now. Oops. Yeah, let's... Do have a good space for... I kinda have a good space. Okay. Groups of cabbages. Because I need to ship all the items anyway, so... Alright. Honestly, like, any of the shipping list stuff isn't so bad in this game, just because they give you the list, like, the shipping log right here, so you, like, know all the stuff. And then, like, the fishing log as well. Yeah, there's the Goddess Collection. Farm points. Oh yeah, and all the, trophies. Oh, they're consistent across all my games, okay. Oh, that's fun. Let's go fishing. Fishing in this game is nice and simple. You just sit, wait for the exclamation point. Technically, you just have to push the button once, too. Nice and simple. The fishing in, so far, like, the absolute pinnacle of, like, oh no, this fishing is bad, is, Light of Hope, because you cast your line, and then a bunch of fish appear. And then they carefully turn themselves, and then yeet themselves forward towards your bobber. Or, like, the hooky part. I don't know fishing rods. And they usually overshoot, and you have to wait until they, like, align themselves perfectly, and then it'll, like, the bobber will go up and down, like, 5 or 6 times, and then you'll get an exclamation point, and you just, like, tap the action button until such a time as they deem you have caught the fish, and it's, like, it's agony to watch those fish. It's just like, oh my god, it takes no skill to do, so it's not, like, hard, it's just, like, super boring. Which, I mean, fair enough, you've accurately represented what fishing is like, but at what cost? Ooh. Excellent, it's raining, so I can get my watering can. I almost said tin can. My tin can! Harvest Moon run where I can only plant turnips. Spring is the only time I make crop money. Okay. And a fruit tree. Right. Oh, I still have those in my bag. How convenient. Okay. Say hello to my horse. And of course, my darling chicken Roger. I think the theme for... I almost put that in the shipping wheel. I think the theme for my chickens are gonna be like stodgy man names. Like Roger. Gregory. I can't think of any more. Stuff like that. And that'll be fun. I do wish they hadn't made the Angora rabbit models in this game bipedal. That is a little upsetting. It's also very upsetting to see them naked when you shear them, but you know. The alpaca just looks like it has a secret, like, it looks like it's like, oh, do you want to hear the hot gossip I got? I heard the strangest thing. Cucumber time. Yeet. Our love will transcend centuries. We shall be together, you and I. Oh, this is wonderful. Well, we've settled on a candidate. And in 20 or so minutes, I think I'm gonna wrap up the stream. Wait, I already gave her a flower. Alright, the shop should be open, so I can go upgrade my watering can. It is kind of a shame that, like, none of the music plays when it's raining, but it was a stylistic choice. Okay. And now, just let's go fishing. Let's go see if we can't fish up that kappa. I didn't look up the prereqs for what that scene requires, so. Oh man. Been sitting in gaming position too long, my joints are freezing up. Oof. When the cooking festival happens, and we see Bon Vivant, his character art looks a lot like how the kappa used to look, except the kappa was green, and kind of had a neck and shoulders, whereas Bon Vivant is kind of shaped like a, oops, like a D that you've turned on its side, like that. Like a rounded mountain. Except when you give him, like, a delicious dish and then he turns into, like, the Bishi anime sparkle, like, character portrait, which is upsetting to look at. It's terrifying. I also think he's got, like, he looks vaguely steampunk. He's got, like, antenna on his top hat. I don't know why. A decision was made. Alright. Fish, fish, fish. Does he close at 5? Oh yeah. Gotta collect that wood. So that I can upgrade my house and then buy a refrigerator to store all these cucumbers in. We might have to resort to purchasing the wood, which not a problem considering. I have unlimited funds at my disposal. Oh, I didn't give Ellie anything. I might wrap up after today, just because the Spring Derby is next, and I don't know if that'll push us over. Fried rice! I learned how to make fried rice! Excellent. That was the entertainment. Oh, Spring Derby. If you had an adult horse, you could have entered. Oh well. More turnips. Excellent. I think it was like the amount of crop you sold is what determines unlocking strawberries. Where's that horse? Oh, there's that horse. No, come back here and accept my love. Release my chicken. Oh, okay. A lot of grass there. Should look and see how much lumber I need to do the house upgrade. If it's too much, then I might just to expedite the process. Ooh. Yes, I think we should have a spring wedding. I'm rather fond of this. Alright, let's go check out Gotz's store. See how much wood we need. Hello, Harris. Oh, okay. That's not too bad. A deluxe cabinet, you say? Don't mind if I do. Okay. Oh yes, the watering can. Right. Yay! My walk cycle is so funny. And then I shall have a gold watering can, and then we'll really be cooking with gas. Like, I'm very attached to planting stuff in these, like, little discrete, like 3x3 squares, but when you get the, like when you get the watering can upgraded to the point where it's like more than just 9 squares per water, it almost makes more sense to start like lumping everything together. And like you can do that since in this game you don't have to worry about like jumping over your crops, you can just walk through them. But like, it's ugly. I like my neat little rows. He's cute like that. every day I must weigh the efficiency against the aesthetic factor. I think the aesthetics are going to win. Okay. Let's go into the woods. Oh, no, there's one more tree back there. So I have 115 lumber and I need 150. My favorite thing to do in when I was waiting for the shipping to be taken out, I would like plan it so it would be mid-jump over a weed when he was coming. Just to amuse myself. Cause like later in the game, and I mean even earlier in the game actually, probably earlier in the game you're mostly just like twiddling your thumbs, especially if you used up most of your stamina. You don't have stamina hacks. I think the reason I played Harvest Moon DS as much as I did is because we had an action replay, so I could cheat my way to further into the game than I would normally get. Because I don't have the patience to wait to do it non-cheatingly. Because I prefer to just do the things that I want to do without having any constraints. Like stamina. I don't want my little guy to pass out after I hoed the entire farm. Okay, let's see how much this is. Oh, we're almost there. Just need like 3 more or whatever. Oh no, it was... Oh, I missed another birthday. Oh well. Alright. You will save. And wrap up here. Alright. So thank you for coming and watching this Harvest Moon stream. I stream every Tuesday and Friday at 6:15, and usually I go from about 6:15 to about 8. This has been a little bit shorter of a stream. If you want to subscribe to the channel, that would be great. Or just follow, actually. You don't need to subscribe. My guy fell asleep. But I also, I'm on Twitter. I have it linked in the about section below. I also have a book blog that updates every Wednesday if you want to check that out if you're interested in what I'm reading. And then also my mods are Liquid Rena, who they stream, I believe, every I want to say Monday, Thursday, and I think they stream they stream pretty regularly too, and they do a variety of games. They do a lot of they do visual novels, they do horror games. They just finished up Leon's run of what game is that? Resident Evil, which was very fun. My other mod is RuVD. He streams here on Twitch. I think on this weekend he's going to be doing a charity stream with Finn the Bin. So you should go check that out if you're interested in that. And I think that's it. In terms of my mods and stuff. So yeah, this has been very fun, and I will see all of y'all again on Tuesday.